guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to talk about lipo-lymphedema. I got diagnosed with lipo-lymphedema around 8 months ago, and I have discussed it on my social media. I get a lot of questions about it, which is why I'm going to discuss it with you today and to give you all the information you need to know what it is and maybe have it as well and you want to go check it out. Also, a little disclaimer, I'm not a professional. This is all based on personal experience and people I've met during this experience, and also a bit from the internet. So yeah, just wanted to get that out there. I'm not a professional. Okay, so your first question might be, what is it? Okay, so there are kind of like 3 kinds. There's lymphedema, lipoedema, and lymphoedema. The first one, lymphedema. Okay, so what it is, I got this explained by my physio. Your limbs are... I'm gonna draw this one moment. Okay, so there's this part between your skin where the limbs are. And the limbs are kind of like... How do you see that? Okay. So your limbs are kind of like... Clipjes, I don't know. Yeah, Google Translate is also not helping. It says valves.
Valves.
I'm just gonna call it like that. So there are like valves. And normally limbs should close like this. And whenever something like liquid goes through it, they will open and the liquid can easily go through it, and then they will close again. So it will be like this. So normally they are closed, they open and the liquid goes through it, and then they're closed again and the liquid went through. But however, when you have lymphedema, your
Valves
are like this. So they're kind of open. So whenever liquid goes through it, it can also go back. I think it's that. I think my physio said it like that. And then you have lipedema. So that's kind of the same, only lymphedema is with liquid and lipedema is with fat. Okay, makes sense, right? And then we have the last one, which I have, Lipo-Lymphedema. So that's a combination of those two. And according to the internet, it says, appears when lipodemia, obesity, that's in major cases, but in mine it wasn't, I will explain later, and lymphedema are all present together. This is commonly referred to as stage 4 of lipodemia, which is when too much fat tissue puts pressure on the lymphedema system and then creates secondary lymphedema. This further impairs lymph fluid transport and creates an excess of congressed fluid. Okay, anyway, you get the point. So there's a fat issue, it's kind of like messes with the lymph system, and then yeah. Only thing I'm like struggling with currently is my physio said that it would be like your
valve
would be like open, which is why everything drains through. And here online it says that it's clogged, so nothing drains through, and which is why it's stuck in one place. I don't know, but you get the point. Your limbs aren't working well. Is why liquid is holding at one place or fat is holding at a certain place. So yeah, for me it wasn't occurred by obesity. I never had, like, I gained never that much weight. However, they occur during puberty because it can change when your hormones are changing. But for me it runs in the family, which is kind of like how I got it as well. Look! We got a dog as well. I'm a dog sitter now, so yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so for me it runs in the family, which can also happen. And during your hormonal change, it can occur. And it can occur. Okay, how did I find out? So I was on, what are you doing? I was on a holiday with Sanna, which you probably also know from social media. And she got diagnosed with lymphedema as well a while back. We were talking about it, and I was on my period back then, so I got really swollen. It was also warm. So I said to her like, not feeling like, you know, kind of swollen. At some point she said to me like, maybe you have it. Hello. So yeah, after that I started thinking about it, started more research about it. And I found out that my grandma has it as well. And it can run in your family. And if it runs in your family and you think you have it, there is a chance you have it. So yeah, there are also more things where you can recognize with. For example, your legs are very heavy, everything hurts. Oh, when I bump into the table, it hurts so badly. These are kind of things. And also I can show you right now, but you can push your finger on your leg. And if you take it off, there will be a dimp and it will stay. Not long, but it will stay for a while. So if you feel like this, you will feel the dip. And if you have those things, you can go to the doctor, which is what I did. I went to the doctor and I said to the doctor, hi, I think I have lymphedema or lipodemia and I want to get like research done, you know, like can you have a look at it? If you go there, make sure you have like enough evidence to show you have it. For example, I came there and was like, my grandma has it. I have very heavy legs. I just call out all the things and said like, I think I have it. So she did the thing with the leg where you can push it and she looked at my ankles because your ankles are often swollen. However, the doctor said, I'm not sure. When you go to the doctor, just make it very clear, because they often push it away. Just want to let you know that just push through, because if you think you have it, you need to go to the physio. But okay, I was at the doctor. The doctor also said that it couldn't run in your family, but all over the internet it says it does. So the doctor said like, okay, I'm not sure about it, but let's go to the physio. And this physio is like specialized in lymphedema or lipodemia. So if you go to a physio, just make sure that you have one of those that is specialized in it, because of course they can give you amazing advice and actually diagnose you. So I went to the physio, and you know what the physio said when she saw my legs? Oh, this is very obvious that you have it. So yeah, I got diagnosed. The physio helped me with tips. I went to her like a few times. She also gave me massages to activate my limbs. So whenever I'm swollen, my limbs get activated and they kind of like help me flow my liquid around. Kind of like how I got into this. The reason why I want to make more awareness for this is because everywhere I go, everybody says, whoa, you're so young to have it. But yeah, that's probably because when it's not a common thing to talk about amongst young people. However, it can occur during puberty, so it can be also for young people. And also, when I was 15, I had no clue this existed. If it wasn't for Sanne, I still wouldn't know it existed and I would still be so insecure about my legs. Which has gone away, to be honest, because I've completely been able to accept it and just love it. Which, to be honest, was kind of hard before, because with Lipo-Lymphedema, I noticed that my body changes so fast due to just the liquids in it. For me, it was really odd to, I don't know, one day be like super skinny and then the next day all of a sudden be 2 sizes bigger and I wouldn't fit my clothes anymore. And I was like, everybody online always told me that it's not possible to gain or lose weight in just one day, but I do all the time. At least it feels or looks like that. I don't weigh myself, so I don't know. But I can see from my body that it depends on what I've eaten before. It depends on if I worked out or not. So for me, it's finally like I could accept myself the way I am. And that's also really important for me to just show you guys. I don't want another 50-year-old girl to be I'm sorry. I need tissues as well. I was not prepared for it. Okay. Ooh. So as I was saying, I don't want another 15-year-old girl like me to go into puberty, see her body change so much, see herself gain so much weight at certain places, which is just, yeah, you don't know what it is. You just don't know. And I literally tried all the diets when I was young. Like, I even fainted because I didn't eat enough, because I was on like a protein diet, only to lose fat in my legs, which wasn't fat. Well, it's part, but it was also just fluids. And it was all because of lipo-lymphedema. And if I knew before, if anybody had told me before there might be that, I would have accepted it so much sooner. And if you're someone who has it, just know you are perfect the way you are, and everybody else who doesn't have it as well, you're perfect the way you are. Just accept your body and never be insecure about it. Yeah, just wanted to get that out there. This is probably one of the realest things I've made, because it's honestly been the biggest struggle of my life, but it's also made me who I am. So I'm happy to share it with you guys, but it's real. So next up, what can we do about it? So it cannot be cured, just to make that clear. It's something you have to live with, and it's fine. Yeah, but there are some things to make it easier and to just make it less painful, because it's also very painful. So first off is to move your body and to eat well. One very positive thing is that besides the very unhealthy diet I did because of the insecurity, I also switched to my lifestyle that I have right now. So I've always eaten balanced and healthy stuff, which is why my lipo-lymphedema isn't as bad as it could have been. I'm gonna take the drawing again. This part is skin. This is in between your skin. If you work out, it will tighten, so the valves will get closer to each other, so you will get more this kind of structure. It will never close perfectly, but you will get more this kind of structure, which helps a lot. So yeah, the tighter your skin, the less painful it is. So there's certain exercises that help better than others. For example, walking the stairs really helps, because you can like do this with your feet and your calves get activated. Like calf exercises really work. Light workouts work really well. If I do a heavy leg day, that really hurts. And also like, how do you call it? Rope jumping? No clue. Or running. As you can like hit the ground all the time, the liquid kind of like goes down even more, if that makes sense. It's just like when you open a bottle and you try to get the sauce to the lower side of the bottle, you do it like this, you know? That's the same effect. So the liquid goes down. So those are kind of things to keep in mind. Also, if you have like a specialized physio, they might tell you this as well. I already talked about massages you can give yourself. You can do it over here and just go like this. You have to be, as it's on your skin, you have to be really careful. You have to like brush on top of your skin and not push, because if you push, you close the glades too much. So you have to like be really careful, like just a small touch. And also here, you can go like that. Also, somebody else needs to do it, but you can also brush your legs. You can also brush your legs and then kind of like go upwards, and it also helps liquid to go up again. But if you go to a certain physio, they will explain more about it and how to do it properly. And the physio also can give massage themselves. I don't do it because it's not that bad for me. If it's that bad for you, you can also make an appointment with the physio and she can give the massage to you. And then we go to the next one, stockings. I've shared my process on social media about this, and I get a lot of questions. Does the stockings work? I think I have it too. Do I need to get stockings? A lot of things. I'm gonna get them for you and I'm gonna explain everything. So there are different kind of stockings, and I tried 3 of them as I was kind of developing in the process. So I started off with just some very light stockings. You can get them, I know in the Netherlands at Hema, but I don't know anywhere else, of course, but you can get them like, I think at any like stocking store. I thought they were always very nice. I noticed that whenever I would go flying, this was before I knew I had lipo-lymphedema. Whenever I go flying, my legs would be very heavy, and a lot of people have that. Or whenever I would sit for a whole day, it would be very heavy, so I would wear them to my 9-to-5 job as well, when I still had that. So this is a great way to start. They're also not expensive as well. This is just whenever you have heavy legs, just to wear it. So I could recommend this to anybody, and especially when you think you have it but you're not sure yet, it can take a while to get proper stockings. So this is great to start and to see any change. We have, this is from StockX. These are a bit heavier, and you also have a level on it, different stages, and you need different stockings, and that's why you get them eventually measured. But till that time you can get these kind of things there. As you can see, they're quite resistant. I noticed that I didn't like these as much. They were too tight for me, and I noticed that on some certain places they just didn't fit my leg. If I would wear them a whole day, for example when I go on a holiday, it would make it worse. So you can try them. They are a bit expensive, of course, because they are way tighter and just different. They're especially made for this kind of things. I didn't like it. Lastly, we got my personally made stockings. And honestly, guys, I've never been happier with anything, because this has changed my life. If you have lived your whole life since puberty with pain in your legs, and all of a sudden you get like a stocking and it helps everything, I was so happy. I don't care how it looks like, I'm the happiest girl in the world. Yeah, this is it. It doesn't have any toes, and there's a line on the back that helps as well. The physio said that kind of like, because it's so tight, there's this line and it can help the liquid to go up via that line. I'm just repeating what she said. But yeah, the stockings, you do need a recommendation from your physio, and you do need to be diagnosed by it. So yeah, first of all, you need to get all that done. Then it takes around 2 weeks to make an appointment, and then 2 weeks get them made, and then you have to fit them. And if they fit, you have to do a trial period, and then you get a new pair. So that takes a while, but if you have it, highly recommend. Oh, I forgot to say, I think I got my stockings made at Hofstede in Den Bosch. They were very nice. They helped me a lot. Oksana was with me as well. She gave me support. It was very nice. If you do it and it's kind of hard for you, just ask a friend or someone to come with you, because it's not as scary, but still it's nice to do it. I had a big cry when I came home, like so much emotion coming out. So yeah, that's nice. Something else that works for me personally, I don't know if this is kind of like, yeah, I don't know. For me, celery juice works really well. I made it myself a lot. I always have celery at home, and I juice it with some mango and passion fruit or apple. Always put mango in there because I just love mango, and it kind of like overconquers the flavor of the celery, because that's not that nice. I don't know. A few days back I was at the hairdresser as well, and I brought my celery juice there, and my legs were kind of hurting, so I felt it coming up. Then I got my celery juice and it was all great. So I'm not saying it's magic, but just all jokes aside, it can work for you. Celery does help with like getting a liquid out of there. Yeah, you might try it, might see if it works. A few more tips from me, which I have experienced and what's worked for me. And you might try it and maybe it works for you as well. Everybody's different, condition is different, so it might not work, but again, I'm just here to give you my experience. So for me, it really helps to, whenever I go flying, my body swells like so much. I'm like a whole new person, a whole different person. So whenever you go, just be prepared for it. When I found out I had Lipo-Lymphedema, I kind of started noting all these new things, and swelling was one of them. So a few weeks later, I had to book a trip to London, of course. And that day we were there at 4 and we started walking around the city, and I saw this dress and I wanted to buy that dress. So I tried it on, and I noticed that my legs had, I think like, had doubled in size. So yeah, I almost started crying in the store because of it. But however, I just thought, Eva, you need to get yourself together. This is you now, and you're gonna live with it. The dress is looking amazing. It also was because of Geert, because I came out of the dressing room and he told me that I looked amazing and stunning, and I can see it in his eyes. His eyes were sparkling, you know, you know. So I thought, okay, I should get it and I will love it, and now I wear it every time, no matter where I'm selling or not. The conclusion is, just prepare yourself for it. That was my first time that I noticed it, so it was really hard for me. I cried when I got home in the hotel room as well. Kate was like, "You're pretty. I don't know what you're," but so it might be tough the first times, but it get easier, and you start to see it as a part of you, so it's not that tough anymore. Just be prepared for it. Be prepared for it all and accept it and just go on with it, and don't get anything in the way. Do not buy a dress because you don't feel pretty because of it, you know? Just buy it because you look pretty in it. Next one. If your legs or your body really hurt, get your ass off the couch and start moving. For me, this works a lot. So sometimes I don't work out 5 days in a row, or even longer, maybe a week, because I'm just not feeling it lately. However, I notice it in my body straight away. Like normally persons work out to just get it out of the way. For me, I work out because my body is saying, please go work out, really get that sweat going. What I do, I go to the gym and do like a 20-minute cardio workout and just really focus on my body and tightening that skin. Also, I don't know, but whenever I sweat like a lot, that liquid is going out of my body or something. So the next morning I'm like, I don't look that swollen anymore. I let it glow. So yeah, that's kind of like my motivation as well. Again, you're beautiful either way. Yeah, just want to get that out there. But I feel healthier when my body isn't that swollen, because I can notice in my body that it isn't so painful as well. So that's kind of like as well, like I'm glowing, not because I lost all that liquid, but because I feel the pain going away. It does hurt sometimes for me in the gym. Sometimes my legs are so stiff, it feels so heavy that it hurts to do cardio. It hurts so badly, or a walk even hurts. But that's also a sign that I need to get moving, because the next day it's gone. That's just for me. It might not work for you, but for me it's a sign. For my body, it's a sign to get moving. And then lastly, accept it all. I've said it so many times this video, I guess, but accept it. You're beautiful the way you are. It's part of you. It makes you beautiful. There's nothing you can do about it, so why would you go against it? And also, wear the things that make you feel beautiful. Wear the things that makes you accept it more. Like, I know that some trousers empathize that part, so I just don't buy those trousers, because other trousers will make it look even better. You know? Live with it. If you have any questions, you can always say me. I will try to do my best to reply to you all. Also, you can comment down below with any questions. And I just hope, I really hope that I'm helping people with this, and that nobody feels this insecure anymore when not knowing they have this, because it really makes it easier to have it and to accept it. It's just so much easier now. So I think this is all the advice I could give you and my experience on it. I hope you have a lovely day, and I wish you the best. Oh, and also, even if you don't have it, no matter what, your body is beautiful. So whatever it is you're insecure about, stop it. Really, stop it. Because you're gorgeous, and everybody has something where they're insecure about, which is no need. Because it makes you you. It makes you special. You have to work with your body, not against it, and just take good care of it. And if it's like giving you signs, for example swollen, it just needs some more love and not a tough diet. So yeah, just keep that in mind. You just need to give your body more love and just really seek what it's asking for. That's how I got to the like working out and stuff like that. It's not pushing my body. If your body needs rest, rest. If your body hurts because you're not moving, go move. I hope this was helpful, and I wish you an amazing day.